Business unit leaders who think ahead for the next quarter start thinking like owners, and they change everything about how they operate. Let me show you the difference. Employees think about their tasks. Owners think about the outcome. Employees ask, what do you want me to do? Owners ask, what needs to be accomplished? Employees focus on their department, while owners focus on the entire business. Employees, they solve problems as they arise, but owners prevent problems before they're even a thought or before they even happen. Employees work for the entire weekend, while owners work for the vision. This isn't about job titles or equity stakes. It's about mindset. I've seen employee with ownership mentality and owners with employee mentality. The difference is how they think about the responsibility, the accountability, and of course the results. When you think like an owner, you don't just execute strategies, you evaluate them. You don't just follow processes, you improve them. You don't just hit targets. You question whether they're the right targets. I worked with a company. Their leadership team was struggling with accountability. Great people, but they were thinking like employees, not like owners. There was no culture. They'd execute tasks, but not take responsibility for outcomes. They'd identify problems, but wait for someone else to solve them. They hit their own individual metrics, but ignoring overall performance. We shifted their thinking from task-oriented to outcome-oriented. Instead of asking, did I do my job? They started asking, did we achieve the goal? Everything changed. They started collaborating instead of competing. They started problem-solving instead of reporting them. They started thinking strategically instead of just tactically. When your team thinks like owners, they don't just work for you, they work with you. They don't just execute your vision, they contribute to the vision. The question here, are you developing employees or are you developing owners? Because your answer determines whether you build a business that depends on you or grows beyond you, and it's totally dependent on what you want and what you're solving for.